Hello, fellow fragrance lovers, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I am bringing you a first, and I mean a first, which is a fragrance category, I guess you could say, that I have never explored on my channel, and that is hotel fragrance. I mean, a fragrance that is sold at a hotel. So if you're intrigued, please keep watching and I'll let you know all about it. So before we get started, thank you so much for being here. I am Limelight Lass and my channel is all about fragrance, but especially fragrances that get you noticed, that let you bask in the limelight, that let your presence be known. So if you're into that, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I'm getting very close to 500 subscribers. I'm really excited about that. So thank you to everyone who has supported me thus far. And, I love talking to you guys and sharing all of our thoughts about all things fragrance. But let's get into this video now. So I was scrolling through my Instagram, and of course they have those targeted ads that work most of the time on me, to be honest. And so I was looking through and I saw an advertisement for this perfume called Fire by The Maker, which is a hotel in Hudson, New York. So I don't even think I knew that at the time. I just saw Fire, and you know me, if you've been watching my channel, you know that all you have to do is put fire in the title of something and I'll be all over it. So, there's, of course, obviously, By the Fireplace is one of my favorites. Hypnotizing Fire by The Harmonist. City on Fire by Imaginary Authors. Yeah, I like fragrances that have to do with fire. So I was very intrigued and I looked up the notes. I saw what this whole hotel was about, and I decided to order a small rollerball, and I regret that because I really wish I had ordered the full size because this fragrance is unbelievable. It is niche quality and, a very reasonable price. So let me give you the details. So they have, The Maker is a hotel in Hudson, New York. And the reason why it's called The Maker is that they feature things in the hotel that are made by artisans that you can also buy to take home with you. So I think like the bedding and things like that. And they have fragrances that, I guess you can experience at the hotel. And I believe I read on the website that they have a fragrance room where you can smell all kinds of different fragrances, which, I'm definitely going to need to take a road trip there. I'm actually under 2 hours from New York. So this sounds very intriguing to me. But they sell these fragrances at the hotel. And this one, Fire, is obviously the one that I was most interested in. And I'll read you what it says. So this is the outer packaging. So perfect for this time of year, right? The holiday season. So The Maker Fire Eau de Parfum is a smoky gourmand inspired by the moment when sparks fly. Devouring this moment near the hearth, the world melts away. Our spark will never fade. And the notes that they list on here are juniper berry, tobacco accord, and Tahitian vanilla. So I don't know if there's more than that, but those are the listed notes. And just a little more about The Maker Hotel. It says The Maker Hotel is where inhibitions melt away. Our fragrances are inspired by travel fantasies we've lived or long for. The Maker scents are reminiscent of these magical moments filled with sensory deja vu. So I love that concept of creating an experience through fragrance. That's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about fragrances. We believe in responsible environments, vegan, cruelty-free, and made without phthalates, parabens, formaldehydes, and synthetic dyes. The packaging utilizes post-consumer recycled materials. So I think that's really cool as well. So getting into the actual fragrance, here is the rollerball I have. So this is the perfect gender-neutral fragrance. I would say it is very, very evenly balanced between masculine and feminine, even though, I hate those labels for fragrances, but oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh, so this fragrance, I definitely, you know how I love the tobacco fragrances, but it has this woodiness to it. And even though it's not listed, I definitely smell an oud element to it. So to me, it's almost that type of tobacco where it's like a cigar box, like a wooden cigar box, and you're opening up the cigar box and you get the combination of wood and the tobacco. Oh my gosh, it's just so heavenly. It is sweet. It has that sweetness from the vanilla, and they do say it is a gourmand, a smoky gourmand, but it's not sickening sweet. It's not an immature type of sweet. This is a very, very grown-up, sophisticated, sweet, woody, sweet fragrance. And, you do get the juniper berry in there as well. So it is just, it gives you, it doesn't, and I wouldn't say it smells like fire, not like some of those other fire perfumes that I mentioned. You get the little nuance of a fire, but it's also, yeah, just that beautiful woodiness with that little bit of sweetness of the vanilla. It is so nice. It's blended so well. Again, it smells very expensive. It smells niche. And the prices are, to me, very reasonable considering that also the now this is the Rollerball, so I'm really curious. I'm sure I'm eventually going to get the spray, the full-size spray. And I think, once I'm able to spray it all over me, I'll have more projection going on. But even with the Rollerball, I feel like people, within a few feet would be able to smell me. The longevity on this is also really, really good. I would say, 6 to 8 hours. I've worn it a few times already. And I just got it, I think, last week. I'm obsessed with this. It's so good. And who would have ever thought that a hotel fragrance would elicit such a response? I have to say, now I'm very excited to try their other fragrances. So the 50 ml spray, the full size, is $160. And the 10 ml Rollerball is $42. And I think if you sign up for their email list, you get a 10% off coupon at first. So it's definitely worth doing that. But oh my gosh, it's really, really good. And I encourage you, if you like those kind of cozy yet smoky unisex fragrances, with that just beautiful oud-like touch, I think you are really going to like Fire by the Maker. And let me know in the comments if you've tried any of the Maker fragrances or if you've been to the Maker Hotel, because I'm very curious about it now. So that is my brief little review. I hope you found it useful because, I never would have known about this if it hadn't been for those nice little Instagram ads. I would have never known about this, and I'm really, really glad that I discovered it because this is going to be a favorite in my rotation probably throughout the entire winter because it's just that good. So those are my thoughts. Again, let me know if you have tried this or if you know of any other hotels that have fragrances. I'd be really curious to know because I feel like this is a whole world that has been unexplored, and maybe we can lead the exploration on hotel fragrances. Again, thank you so much to everyone who has supported me in my YouTube fragrance journey. I am loving it so far, and I would really appreciate it if you shared my channel. Get me to those 500 subscribers. I would love that. And of course, click the notification bell so that you know when I am uploading. I'm hoping to have a few more fragrance videos about winter or holiday time fragrances. So stay tuned for those. And as always, thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.